Welcome back, everybody. So fashion is an integral part of any culture. And as they say, clothes maketh the man. As we celebrate Heritage Month, we've invited 4 fashion houses from very different backgrounds in South Africa and Africa to showcase their work. So, first up, we've got Fay Shao from Tanzania, the founder of Tanzanite Sunset, specialises in Swahili experience. Then we've also got Lufi D, Nkateko, Khoza, hailing from Mpumalanga, started in the industry in 2016. Didn't actually study fashion, but has employed more than 30 people. The Space shops put her clothing line in all of the stores and also operating from the Maboneng precinct. Now, her show was unfortunately looted in the recent criminal activities that took place in Johannesburg. So a very, very good morning to both of you, and thanks so much for joining us here on Morning Live.
Thank you. Good morning.
Fantastic. So I'd like to begin with your experience of what's happened. I mean, this is a devastating turnaround for what's happened to you. So is your shop completely looted? Are you able to operate out of it still?
Thank you very much, Leanne. Very sad, actually, what happened on Sunday. Everything was looted out of the store. We left with nothing. So we have to start from scratch in terms of stocking up the store and actually even redoing the store in terms of shop fittings and all that. And as well, not only did we lose that, we're also losing on the business. We were supposed to be running a store and still operating and actually going on as business as usual. But unfortunately, because of the incident that happened on Sunday, we are left stranded as a small business.
That is the most unfortunate thing that can happen. And I mean, you put so much hard work, effort and money into something like this. And now you've got nothing for this. And that is really, I mean, that's the reality on the ground of what has actually happened. So, you know, what is your plan going forward? What are you hoping to do?
Well, I'm a self-funded young woman who's 34, who used all her pension fund from my previous employer when I resigned. So basically, we've tried to knock on many doors in the government sectors, and unfortunately, I have not received anything as yet. And we're still trying to see what's the way forward, because now this means I have just lost over 300,000 just like that, and to regain that takes a very long time. And actually, looking at the numbers, we're talking about me making a profit from a dress number 45 in a month. So how do you recover such losses, and when the government is not even helping through small businesses like me?
This is a very tragic story, and for such, you know, somebody that's put their heart and soul into it, as most people have in this kind of industry in this world. You know, it's a very difficult way to, unfortunately, operate a business. You want to be successful. People love your stuff, and your stuff is magnificent, which we're going to talk about now. And I hope that in this way of showcasing, we can help in some small way to try and get things going. Faye, I want to bring you into the conversation as well. So, as I mentioned, you're from Tanzania, founder of Tanzanite Sunset. So talk to us about setting up business here in South Africa and your journey so far.
Okay, thank you very much for having me. It's quite an interesting journey, and I just came to South Africa when I was in my 30s. So I left corporate. I was full-time employed in corporate, and I was just having a good job there, but I decided to just see what's happening on the other side of the pond. Then I decided to come to South Africa. I'm a strategist by professional, and I'm still doing management consulting, but I have an interest in the fashion industry. So that's when I decided to set up the Tanzanite Sunset brand. It's a Pan-African brand that mostly focusing on the authentic traditional attire from different African countries, and then try to see how can we do research and also be in a position whereby we can make this outfit practical, you know, because all what you're seeing in Paris, Milan, and New York, somewhere the inspirations come from the authentic original outfit from a specific culture there. So with Tanzanite Sunset, we have a fashion brand. We also do tourism businesses, and we also do the management consulting, helping small businesses to set their business into a form, in a form that they can easily scale from a startup to a multinational organization. So in the fashion industry, I'm doing the same. I've worked with different designers, graduates from TUT, from this other college in Linwood in Pretoria.
Okay.
So what I was trying to just show them the business side of fashion and design, because we have a lot of graduates, when they come out of university, they don't know what's happening in the street. Because when you talk about fashion, it's unfortunately we only look at the glitter and glamour, but there's a lot that needs to be done, especially for Africa as a continent. Because as you speak now, we're not trendsetter. We don't have our own trend. So you ask yourself, we have a lot of graduates that are graduating every year. It's time for us, like stakeholders of the fashion industry, to see how we can show fashion designers other opportunities in the value chain of fashion. Not just making outfits, going to the South African Fashion Week. There's a lot of research we need to be done, coming up with authentic designs. So we also do research. So through the research, we are trying to find out, so what are the challenges that the designers are getting. I realized that, yes, fashion designers, they have passion. They graduate with the eager to go to to enter into the fashion industry. But the problem is the technological advancement make it even more difficult for them, because we lose our authentic designers. Because now, as she explained, she just used all her money, right? She's self-funded. So she's sitting there. Should she sit down and look at what I'm wearing, the Swahili authentic traditional outfit, and come up with an inspiration and make an outfit? That takes a long time to convince people to like that outfit. Or should she make outfit that people want because they saw Kim Kardashian is wearing this outfit? They come with a picture, tell you, this is what I want. So a designer is in the middle. Should I stick to my authentic design? Because designing takes the whole year, almost, to come up with authentic. Should I stick to this? Or I should make a quick fix and pay my bills and bring food on the table? So those are the things that the Swahili experience that is doing, mostly research and development, and at the same time we also do practically making fashion design pieces.
Which is fantastic. And I mean, I think that this is, it's so much more than fashion. And this is the reality. At the end of the day, when we've entitled the interview Uniting Africans Through Fashion. And we started off the interview on a note talking to the experience that Lufi just had on Sunday, her shop being looted, everything gone. And this is all due to Africans fighting with fellow Africans and not wanting to embrace cultures and wanting to share spaces. And I know there's so much more to it. But, as somebody working in South Africa, bringing in the Tanzanian fashion, having that touch to it, how are you embraced? How are you welcomed here?
I believe what is happening is very sad that we're experiencing such. But it's not about African hating each other. We have a problem at the core of our family, not South Africa, the whole continent, because she's South African. Isn't that so?
Exactly.
Her shop was looted. So the problem is not about African hating Africans or South African hating other Africans. I think it's a discussion of another day, but we need to go into the core and find that there is a problem. The main problem is that even the person that is looting, she doesn't understand. The person who is looting, she doesn't understand the nitty-gritty of someone to sit down and put up a business like that.
Indeed.
So I've never heard that difficulty, for me to be welcomed in South Africa, because most of the people that I deal with, it's our brand is serving the working women of the age of 25 to 55, and business women, like the model is Vanessa Molefe. She's a businesswoman. She's my partner in my other project that we are doing. We're going to launch it in October, the Pan-African Cultural Experience.
Excellent.
Of which is the same thing, putting different culture from Africa and look at the similarities and differences and see how we can come up with business out of it.
So that's your design. Lufi,
that's the design.
Apparently there's two more designers we're going to be speaking to. I've just heard about this now. So I want to quickly get your design in. Those are your two designs there.
Yes.
They're beautiful. Talk to us about that.
Thank you. Okay, I'm all about using African prints. those are prints that I get. Normally, we get them from Ghana and from Congo and Nigeria. And yes, I love using my bright and colorful prints. And those represent the spring that we're into, the leaves, the roses, and the bright colors are just so eye-catching. And yes, I cater weddings, I cater office wear, I cater basically every event and every corporate industry, and just your day-to-day wear as a makoti who wants to look good and proud and still, you know, covered in the right places.
Beautiful.
So yes.
Ladies, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's Fay Shao from Tanzanite Sunset and Lufi D, Nkateko, Khoza. Go out there, support these ladies. These are fantastic, fantastic fashion pieces. We're going to quickly take a break. We've got another two that we'd like to showcase to you, so do stay tuned tomorrow.
Michael is talking to you.